Now, welcome. And now we're talking about the school setup proper, how to set up the school now with SkoolBlike portal. So there are quite simple things for us to do before we start using the portal properly, and which is you have to create class categories, you have to create class M, you have to create classes themselves, create class subjects, you have to assign subject to class, you have to assign subject to staffs, you have to create staff levels, we have to assign form teachers, and all these things will be explained on the video on this tutorial. For the sake of the length, we are going to be cutting this tutorial into stages. So we're going to be working now with creating class category. So I'm just going to go ahead and click this, or you can come to the menu by the left side here, look for school setup, and then you see class category, and then you click it. All right, so class category is the levels at which these classes belong to. So if you can see here, we already have some categories I've already created. Now we have senior secondary. Senior secondary is a category, and what the classes that will fall under this category will be the senior secondary classes. For example, the SS1, SS2, SS3, and the junior secondary is another category. So the classes that will fall under this category will be JSS1, JSS2, JSS3. Now we have the primary category. The classes that can fall under, depending on your school naming, class naming, we have basic 1 to 3, basic 1 to 5, basic. We have year 1, year 2, year 3, depending on your school naming. But the category I used here was primary. We have nursery category, which the nursery classes will fall under, and we have the kindergarten category, which the crèche and the kindergarten classes can fall under. So we have different kinds of categories I've created here already. You can go ahead and create another category, assuming you have a category for let's say you have a category for year students. We call it year students, and you have to give a level. Now, why are we giving levels? Level is to know which category is senior to the other. So I'm just gonna, for example, you have 1 year for kindergarten, we have 2 for nursery. It simply means nursery is higher than kindergarten. We have primary for 3, which simply means primary is a higher level, a higher category than nursery, and so on and so forth. So year students can be the highest category because you have 5 here already, so you can use 5 here again. If you use 5 here again and you create, it's going to give you an error message telling you that that level already exists. So we're just gonna go back and put year students, and then we have to put a higher level or edit this level. Okay, so let us put 6 and then create. All right, then you find out that we have now year students added to our category. Now you can edit all these things here. You can change this to higher level and edit. So now we have higher level instead of student year students. So you can also edit their levels. Let's assume you want junior category to be higher than senior. So what you need to do is just to but you can't just put 4 here, because when you put 4 here, you can have 2 levels at the same time. So if I use 4 and edit, is going to give me an error message that level already exists, because yes, it already exists right here. So what you do is you put in a number that doesn't exist. Let's say you put in 0 and you edit it. Now it turns to 0. Then you can use junior as 5 and edit. Now you come back and put back senior to be 4. Now you find out that we've successfully kind of changed these 2 levels in terms of hierarchy. So junior secondary is now above senior secondary in levels. So that is how we create class category and how we can edit it. You can also deactivate class category. Sorry, I'm just going to edit this back to the normal. I'm just going to edit it back to the normal. Put this to be 4. Edit. And put this back to be 5. Edit. So let's assume you don't want a category to be don't want the system to notice a category. So you can go ahead and deactivate a category. You can deactivate this higher level. So it tells you, are you sure you want to deactivate category higher level with level 6? You said yes, to go ahead and deactivate it. Now it shows you that it has been deactivated, meaning the system will no longer notice this category anymore. Okay, and you can as well activate it back whenever you want to activate it back. Okay, and that'll be all for class category. See you next time.